Alright, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rabakakadash. Double honor to the apostles, the great millstone that taught me his truth and that rule well. Peace, love, and blessings to you, Akim out there pushing his truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. I'm that fellow servant Kanakla coming at you once again with another lesson. Lord's will through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, that this lesson is edifying to the hopeful elect. So I'm going to get right into it. Once again, it's 2020 year prophecy. And things are moving very fast because it is the year of prophecy. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it. Is Michigan tackles compulsory microchip implants for employees with new bill. RFID implants for workers are not an issue now, but the state wants to get ahead on what could become a huge privacy problem in the future. So the agenda of this new world order, which is ultimately to chip everybody, is being pushed, and certain states and employers or companies are trying to pass a bill so that this thing isn't mandatory, mainly the states. But once again, all right, you can't resist the will of the Heavenly Father. All right, this is going to happen. It says the state of Michigan has introduced a bill designed to prevent employers from forcing their staff to accept microchip implants. And all this is just the sedition. All right, the house divided. The scriptures say, if a house divided against itself, it cannot stand. So this is just what it appears as. The state is pretty much going up against the deep state, or the cabal, so they say, the secret government, the shadow government, and which is just a division. Okay, but this is going to happen regardless of whether they want it or not, whether they like it or not, because the powers that be are pushing this to happen, and it's going to happen. This might seem that the prospect of a company demanding that workers accept a tracking chip under the skin is something more suited to an episode of Black Mirror than our current reality. But as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Okay, so the truth is that this microchip is going to be it's going to be implemented and made mandatory. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna just get a precept that we all know that is just gonna bring it home again, but we're gonna have to keep hitting these scriptures. All right, and this doesn't get old to me, going over these precepts over and over again, because it's like music. It's like a song you like to hear. You put the song on repeat. Well, this song is on repeat, and as the scriptures say, they sung as it were a new song. All right, this is Revelation 13 and 16, and he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So what's written, the Most High said, let me get that scripture real quick. And Salat, I spelled it wrong. The Most High said that these things would happen, and there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing anybody can do about it. As the scriptures say, who has resisted his will? Isaiah 55 verse 10. For as rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So as rain come down from the heavens, all right, and water the grass and the ground, and that's a guaranteed thing to happen. Nobody can stop. When it get ready to rain, nobody can stop that. All right. So the words of the Lord are used metaphorically, used in the same precinct, so to say. Verse 11 says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." And the Most High is cold with words, man. He's, his choice of words is beautiful, man. His analogies, all right, this word is beautiful. And as rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and return not thither. All right. Now, of course, somebody can get simple and say, through the precipitation, I believe that's the correct scientific term. It goes up, gets evaporated and goes back to the clouds and come back down. Well, that's a guaranteed process, right? All right, that's something that doesn't stop. But it's using metaphor as rain come down and snow come down, and nobody can send that snow, neither that rain, back up into the heavens. So that's it on that. So the words of the Lord are not going to return back to him void. That was the point. But anyways, back to Revelation 13 verse 16, and it reads, as he calls, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. And if you don't know who the he is by now, it's a so-called white man, Esau Edom. All right, because this is his system. All right, this current world, is current rulership is under his hands, so to say. Ultimately, the Heavenly Father to get deeper, but he's in control right now. So it says, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay. In another numerology, when you go into number 6, pretty much it means to work. All right. Because in the beginning, the work was done for 6 days, and on the 7th day there was rest. Okay, so that 6 is that work, man. Another spiritual meaning to take from that verse also too, because hey, if you don't have this chip, you know what I mean, you're not gonna be able to pretty much coexist among the society. You're not gonna be able to work. You're not gonna be able to have a job or anything. All right, you're going to be exiled. So I'm going to come back to Revelation 13 and 18. Remember that part. Here's wisdom. All right. Let him understand. So I'm going to finish off on this. It says, but the concern, back in the article, but the concern that this will happen, but the concern that this will become a common scenario in future workplaces and prevalent enough. So prevalent is another word for common. Enough that the Michigan House is aiming to proactively stop such practices from gaining a foothold. Now, hey, you're going to resist the will of the Lord. The scripture say nobody has resisted his will. Okay? And they trying to go to the point of what it is, privacy, our privacy, so on and so forth, trying to pretty much attach themselves, keep that relation with the Constitution. But check this out. You say you passing a bill, right? Well, in the middle of a national emergency, which is, this place is about to get locked back down again due to a second wave of the coronavirus. In a state of emergency, no bills that you've passed, no laws, no constitutions, all that stuff is suspended and is no longer existing. They probably have they have executive orders in play right now to all these little bills that you think you passing that can completely overpower and overwrite, all right, these bills that these states are trying to pass. Okay, so remember, here's wisdom. I'm gonna read this again, Revelation 13 and 18. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding. Okay, so let him that have understanding. So let's go to this. Now this is Dabu 7 reported on this the other day, right? He reported on this. Now, we don't really, I wouldn't say we, but majority of the people, things really hit home when they see it with their eyes. But we here in the faith, we believe things due to prophecy, and the faith and believe in those prophecies. All right, now W7 just reported on this situation yesterday. Okay, now here it is. I go to the Thorntons, as you can see here. It say Thorntons. That's the gas station. TH to the left here. Thorntons. THORTONS. Thorntons. Now I went into the store to get some gas, and it says due to shortage of coins from the Federal Reserve. Due to shortage of coins from the Federal Reserve, if possible, please pay with exact change or use debit, credit, or contactless payments. And that's really what the gradualism. If possible, use exact change, the rule of three, as Elder Gabar just went to. Use exact change, use debit and credit, that's the same, or a contactless payment. So that's the rule of three, man. Your card. So use exact change, use a card, or contactless payment like Google Pay or Apple Pay, so on and so forth, with which a lot of these stores are being equipped with this technology, all right, for you to use. If you can't see that this is part of an agenda to usher in this new world order, cashless society, and to chip everybody, then you're lost, man. You lost. You're absolutely lost. And 9 times out of, well, it's probably a guarantee that you're going to receive the vaccines, then you're going to receive the RFID chip, and then you're going to be destroyed by the Heavenly Father. All right? So this is right out of my gallery, as you can see here on the date to the bottom right, 7/1/20. All right, I took this picture myself. So this is really happening, you know, for you people that, you know, are doubting prophecy when you see it. I saw this with my own eyes, man. All of a sudden they running out of coins. No, the problem is, the thing is, they trying to gradualism. They trying to get you used to using absolutely no cash or coins, only electronic payments, contactless payments, to get you in that mindset. All right, because things about to get ready to pop off. So I'm gonna close out with one scripture, and because, you know, for all you brothers out there and you few sisters, you know, that's going through things and you know, struggling with certain things, you know, as the scriptures say, subject to payments, you know, just hang tight, man. You know, hang tight. Hold on one second. All right, you know, whatever it is you're going through, man, just know that, you know, we only have a short amount of time in here. All right, we don't have too much longer. We're not gonna be in here another 5 years. All right, you know, by the way prophecy looking, man, if we last another year in this place, you know, we will be greatly surprised. Okay, so this Romans 13:11 says, "And that knowing the time, and now is high time to wake out of sleep." So you people out there, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, is now is a high time to wake out of sleep. When you go to your local store and you see this, things like this, understand, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count. So him that have understanding, a man with understanding, will look at this and be like, okay, cool. This is just, they're moving fast. And they're moving fast, man. Okay, we can't stress that enough. The time of Jacob's trouble is at hand. All right, so put all the bullshit aside. You know, whatever it is you may be going through, and suck it up and fight, man, because we almost out of here. All right, let's go. This is Romans 13:11. It says that knowing the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. So with that, until next time, Lord's willing, edified, I'm going to say shalom.